Hello, this is Barry, and you're watching Barry and the PI. One of my subscribers asked about cost of living and cost of medical care. Since I had to go to the hospital and see one of the specialists, this gives you up to date, at least here in the Gaitai area. So my doctor's visit cost 800 pesos. Uh, that's probably for most of the specialists there. So that's less than $40. I think it's about $45. And then the X-rays. They took several X-rays of me, of my hip and butt area, and that was about 1,300. Such as 25, 6, no, 20, about $30. So you can probably go find some specialist or go to a primary care doctor, and it won't be too much. It won't be too expensive. I figured if something really big happened and I needed surgery or something, I would go back to the U.S. and go to the VA clinic and get it done at a VA hospital. So just when you're figuring out how much you're gonna need, is keep a little bit to get you back to the U.S. if you need something serious. Now you can get Phil Health, and that'll help. I don't have it myself because I have VA. The VA clinic doesn't do a whole lot of stuff. They won't pay for any surgeries. You have to file with a foreign service, something or another. I've never done that. But you can get your medications and seen by a doctor and stuff at the VA, connected if it's connected with your disability. So, and then they will give you every 6 months call you in for a physical exam and blood tests and all that. So that doesn't cost you anything. Unfortunately, they've done away with the hearing center, so you can't get your hearing aids from them. I had to pay, I guess what, $1,500 for a pair of hearing aids from a private hearing clinic. As far as your monthly or weekly expenses, ours are kind of high because I want my American food, and so we go to SNR, which does have some stuff from the U.S. As far as if you want to buy a house or build a house here, our house was already nearing completion. Well, first of all, Maida did not like the kitchen, so she said the cabinets were made out of particle board, and so she had them. We had a company that specialized in kitchens come and do everything. She wanted an island, so I had to build an island and choose a granite top for the countertops and the island. So there was some stuff like that. And it had no windows. And we moved in as soon as we closed on the house. Uh, the local bank here handled that. And do you know how much? Well, we paid for this 7.4 million pesos. That's about $150,000. As I said, we had sold our house in Austin, and Austin is such a hot real estate market. Uh, we easily sold it and for a pretty good price. We made a good little bit of money on that. So other stuff that didn't have a driveway, it didn't have any of this wall or fence or whatever you want to call it. It had just a barbed wire fence with these cacahuate trees with barbed wire. That's a cacahuate tree there. They're unusually shaped. They're also a medicinal plant too. So we had to put in new windows and get new drapes made, custom made drapes. And a lot of our workers did stuff for us. They were good at carpentry. So they made our bookshelves for us. We had our bed, a king-size bed made for us in one of the shops along Aguinaldo Road, a highway, not a highway. And of course we had to buy all new furniture and all new appliances, stuff. Might have had a great time shopping for all of that. Unfortunately, she drugged me with her along with a lot of that stuff. And we put in this, we decided we wanted a waterfall, so we got a local guy that does that kind of work, and he has a little shop on the road down here. And he came over and built that, which you see Billy is loving to, he likes to go and get her a drink of water and climb around and see if she can catch a lizard or a snake or something. So, and then we bought a car, or we bought a pickup, selected, simply because that was we were going to need to carry a lot of stuff around here. And it's been used. It's been used for good. During the volcanic eruption, when they evacuated all those people from around the volcano, and my son-in-law, who at that time was a civil engineer with the transportation department, he used it and filled it up with bags of rice and took them to the evacuation centers around here. During the pandemic, they came over and got all our jackfruit fruits out and loaded up the truck and took them to Alfonso, and they were going to process it and give it to the first responders manning the checkpoints. So it's been put to good use, and we've had to use it to get a lawnmower and all kinds of other stuff, so it's well used. So probably total everything, we spent about $250,000 for the house and all the other stuff, and the truck and everything. So I hadn't intended to spend that much, but we had the money, so I wanted a good place for me to relax and enjoy my retirement, and a place for when I depart this earthly paradise, Maida will have a nice place to stay. It's paid off. We don't owe anything on it now. So that gives you a ballpark figure. Now there are cheaper gated communities around that you can get something cheaper than that. But you're not going to get something this close to Lake Tahoe and Volcano for much less. The land values here are a little bit higher. Further away, you can go down maybe to Alfonso along that road and find land cheaper. So this is a great place to live because it's cool most of the time. It's a little hot today, it's sunny, but it's supposed to rain. So we'll see. I'm hoping it's going to rain. Then I don't have to do my chore, which is water the plants. Life is tough here in the Philippines. So I hope this gives you a little idea of what you can find here and places to live. Some of these gated communities have places for rent and probably a pretty good price on them. But anything that has that view of the volcano and lake is going to be very high. I had wanted to live in one of those communities, but when I saw the price, no. Some of those properties are more than I paid for this whole house just to get a lot. So, land values are rising 10% a year, and I haven't seen any indication it's going down. So I hope this helps. We have to live on my retirement, which is pretty good. It's not great, but it's a little over $2,000 a month income. My retirement, Social Security. Anything else I left out? Yeah, there's some stuff that we need to do here at the house. We'll do it piecemeal as we get the money. And now Maida is bringing in some income. We're not sure how much yet, but she has her liquor store business, and that's where she is. I see her, so she just left. She came and fixed the dinner for the dogs, and now she went back, and she'll stay there until 11 o'clock tonight. 10 o'clock is just no business, but she keeps it open till 11. She really wants to make that work and make a good extra income for us. So that's about it. This is Barry, and I hope y'all stay safe. Take care of your family, take care of your pets, help your neighbors when you can, and we'll see you again tomorrow.